Class 12th, Subject Physics, Second Chapter, Mechanical Properties of Fluids. From this chapter, let us see the capillary rise and capillary fall, that is, rise of liquid level inside a capillary and fall of a liquid level inside a capillary. So let us see first the capillary rise, that is, rise of liquid level inside the capillary tube. For that purpose, let us consider a vessel filled with water and a capillary is dipped into it. So for example, water is contained in this vessel and the capillary is dipped into it. Let us consider 4 points A, B, C, D such that point A is above the concave surface and inside the capillary. At the same time, outside the capillary at the same level as that of point A, point C is considered. Similarly, below this concave surface, inside the capillary, point B is there, and outside the capillary at the same level as that of point B, point D is considered. As points A and C are at the same level, therefore the pressure at these points will be the same. Similarly, points B and D are at the same level, therefore the pressures at these points will be same. But now we know that the pressure on the concave surface is always greater than the convex surface inside the capillary, and therefore the pressure at point A must be greater than the pressure at point B, and therefore PA is greater than PB, equation number 1. As points A and C are outside the liquid and at the same level, therefore PA equal to PC, equation number 2. Now between the points C and D, between these 2 points C and D, the surface of the liquid is plane surface, that is outside the capillary, and therefore we can write PC equal to PD, that is pressure at point C must be equal to pressure at point D, equation number 3. Now comparing equation 2 and 3, we can say that PC equal to PD, but PC is equal to PA, therefore PC equal to PD equal to PA. Now from equation 1 we have PA greater than PB, and therefore this PA is greater than this PB, but PA is equal to PD, and therefore we can say that PD must be greater than PB, and therefore as pressure at point D is greater than pressure at point B, as pressure at point D is greater than pressure at point B, therefore liquid will flow inside the capillary, and therefore there will be rise of liquid level inside the capillary through some height h. So this will be the capillary rise. On the other hand, if you consider the capillary fall, then in this case mercury is contained in this vessel and a capillary is dipped into it. Again consider 4 points A, B, C, D such that point A is inside the capillary above this convex surface. Then point C is at the same level as that of point A outside the capillary. Point B is inside the liquid and it is below the convex surface and it is inside the capillary. Similarly, let us consider point D, which is at the same level as that of point B, but it is outside the capillary, and therefore now here mercury is filled in that vessel, and therefore here there is convex surface. Let PA be the pressure at point A, PB pressure at point B, PC pressure at point C, and PD be the pressure at point D. Now points A and C are at the same level, therefore PA is equal to PC. Similarly, points B and D are at the same level, therefore PB equal to PD. But now we know that the pressure on the concave surface is greater than pressure on the convex surface, and therefore PB must be greater than PA, equation number 1. The pressure at point B is greater than pressure at point A, and therefore PA is less than PB, or PB will be greater than PA, equation number 1. Now A and C, these 2 points are at the same level, therefore pressure at point A must be equal to pressure at point C, and therefore PA is equal to PC, equation number 2. Now between the 2 points C and D, if you consider 2 points C and D, there will be a plane surface of the liquid, and therefore the pressure at point C must be equal to pressure at point D, and therefore PC equal to PD, equation number 3. Now if you compare equation number 2 and equation number 3, then from this PC equal to PD, but PC is equal to PA, and therefore we can write PC equal to PD equal to PA. Now if you compare this condition with now equation number 1, then from that equation number 1, as it is PB is greater than PA, but in this case PA is equal to PD is equal to PC, PA equal to PD equal to PC, and therefore in place of PA we can write PD, and therefore this condition will become PB greater than PD, that is PB greater than PD, equation number 4. So if this PB is greater than PD, if this PB is greater than PD, then the liquid will flow outside the capillary, it will move down, and therefore automatically there will be fall of liquid level inside the capillary tube through some height h. So like this there will be fall of liquid level inside a capillary tube, and therefore we can say that if any liquid partially or completely wets the given solid, like water in contact with this glass capillary, therefore there will be rise of liquid through height h. On the other hand, if any liquid does not wet the given solid, that is mercury will not wet the glass, and therefore in this case there will be fall of liquid level inside the capillary tube.